This sports segment of Naperville News 17 is brought to you by Belgio's Catering, a tradition of excellence.
It's not every day two of the state's top girls basketball teams meet in the sectional semifinals, and it's certainly not every day that a game of that magnitude is decided in the final 5 seconds. And with that said, today is the day we go to the highlight from Bennett Academy and Whitney Young. The two teams combining to own 5 of the last 10 4A state titles. Let's get right to it. Bennett leading 39-30 in the third, but here comes the Dolphins. Kyla Jones gets the rock alone on the wing and buries the three. Hits another the next trip down, and Whitney Young cuts the lead to 41-36. Late third quarter, and Bennett answering those pair of threes with a couple of their own. Lauren Stack gets the feed from Kendall Moriarty, sinks a second straight. BA up 7. But after Whitney Young led by 6, there's now under a minute to go. Bennett gets a go-ahead layup from Simba Malonga, but Jones gets the pass underneath and knots it back up. But Malonga doesn't lose her cool. Fouled on her way to the hoop. 3.7 seconds left. Hits 1 of 2 free throws, and Bennett is moving on after a 66-65 win. Now over to Naperville Central and Lockport's Redhawks, a 2 seed, looking to take down the Porters for the right to go to the sectional championship game. Mia Loxagala doing Mia Loxagala things. Only 4 Central field goals in the first quarter, all belong to her. NC trails 14-9 though. To the third, and Central has mounted a comeback. Loxagala drives and kicks to Gabi Melby. She sidesteps and knocks down the triple. 25-20 Redhawks. To the fourth, and Loxagala wants in on that 3-point parade. Lead blows up to 16, and that's essentially where it stays. Central wins 58-43. With Bennett and Central in sectional championships, we bring in Naperville Sports Weekly host Allie Coletta, who has the details on the title games. Allie?
Aggression, tenacious, hardworking. These are all words that could definitely be used to describe tonight's game against Bolingbrook. Now, the Redhawks knew that the defense would be a machine tonight, and that theory proved true in what would be remembered as a very dynamic sectional final matchup.
A tale as old as time, the 1 seed Bolingbrook against the 2 seed Naperville Central for the sectional championship. The Raiders would prove right from the tip why they were the highest seed, pushing their offense into the paint and sticking like glue to Central's lead scorer, Mia Loxagala. And even though Loxagala and company got some great shots in the third quarter, their efforts would not be enough against the persistent Raider D, as Bolingbrook ends the Redhawks season 54-39. Same goes for the Bennett Red Wings, number 2 seed facing off against Montini, the number 1 seed. The Wings fall into a 6-point deficit early on and never really seem to pull out of it. Junior Ashley Conkle was strong on the boards all night, but that wouldn't stop Samantha Mitchell and the Lady Broncos from draining threes. Montini would capture its 14th straight sectional plaque, 54-31.
Regular season matchup between the DVC's top 2 schools, Wheaton Warrenville South versus Naperville North. You know the game's good when you jump straight to double OT. North's Jack Hill pulling up from deep. Hits and gets hit. Converts the 4-point play. Under a minute remaining, Tigers guard Parker Robinson spins into the lane, but his layup lips out. The Tigers then have to foul. And because of that, North holds on, beating Wheaton Warrenville South 37-35. Quick recap of the opening round of the Blackhawk Cup. Both Central and North facing top flight teams and coming up short. Redhawks get a goal and an assist from John Fink, but fall to Glenbrook North 7-2. Huskies get 55 saves from Bryce Erdrich, but Stevenson still racks up a 9-1 win. Finally, Nick Solak, a former Naperville North baseball player, was just traded from the New York Yankees to the Tampa Bay Rays as part of a 3-team trade. That's all for me. Kim, I'll toss it back to you.
Thanks, Kevin. Be sure to find Naperville Sports Weekly on Sunday night at 6:30 for the full highlights of the girls basketball sectional championships and the boys state swim meet.